you want to find out how effective influencer marketing is, this is the right place that you want to be. On that note, I welcome you to the Viral Lagos podcast. This episode is an interesting one because I have a very interesting, beautiful lady here. I think UGO is the first lady on the Viral Lagos podcast. Please, drum rolls, a round of applause, trumpets. What else can we have? What can we have? Come on, let's just do everything we can do. Right. So, ladies and gentlemen, present to you the most beautiful woman in Lagos as of this minute.
Really? Oh my God.
All right, UGO. Nice to have you here.
Thank you.
Nice to have you here. I mean,
Thank you.
we've had a lot of guys. We've never had a lady. This is the first time. So UGO is an influencer. She's done a lot of campaigns for brands. So she's a niche influencer, right? So I think I should let you do the introduction. Just introduce yourself. Tell us about you.
Okay. So my name is UGO. I am a skincare influencer and I'm into finance. I just left
Yeah.
the
UGO is an
finance.
accountant, right?
Yes, so but I'm majorly focused on influencer marketing
Right.
generally. And
Right.
skincare content creation.
So how'd you become a skincare influencer?
Basically just started sharing my journey to getting better skin, and people started relating with my content.
Right.
And basically sharing my knowledge and vibing with the skincare community in general.
Yeah.
So that's how we started.
So far, how's the journey been?
It's been interesting, very interesting, in the sense that I get to, instead of buying products like I used to,
Right.
now I get products for free.
Right.
I still get paid to use the products and all of that. So
I have to start doing skincare influencer. I don't want to buy any products.
just start posting, start sharing all
Alright.
the coconut oils that you use.
Who do I use? I don't use coconut oil.
Most guys coconut oil now. That's people's skincare routine. You wash your face with Dettol soap, then you use coconut oil as sunscreen.
Yeah. So, if there's anything you've learned in the journey, right? What would be the most important lesson you've learned?
As an influencer generally. I think basically to value yourself or your work, right? Because a lot of influencers get downplayed and they tend to want to, okay, let me not delve into that because that's a long story also, but a lot of influencers get downplayed because you want to access their community, right? So, and because you don't want to pay them. So I've learned that, and some influencers actually fall for it because they're not sure of themselves. There's this, I think it happens to every influencer where you doubt yourself sometimes and all of that. Yeah. So some people fall for it. So, but I think if you really value your work, and I mean the fact that you have engagement of some sort, no matter how little, means people value you and content you put out. So I think you should transfer the same energy to yourself and
Okay, nice. Okay, nice. So value your work, value what you do. The people out there trying to steal your work, trying to steal from you. So let's get to the meat of the conversation, the meat of the topic, which is how effective is influencer marketing, right? So a lot of people talk about marketing, and influencer marketing is something people are really beginning to indulge in, right? But how effective is it really?
Okay, so I'll put it this way. Okay, so anything I'm saying, I'll generally delve towards skincare.
Right.
So I'm most likely I want to get a laser done, right? Maybe laser hair removal. I'll most likely ask someone who has done it.
Right.
Oh, where did you do it? Where did you have this done? or I like your hair. Oh, where did you get this done? Do you get? So it's basically referral, right?
Yeah.
But now on social media. That's just it.
That's very good to put
So
it.
in essence, people relate to a particular content. People love a particular person's content or people's content, and then they vibe to whatever the person has posted, and you get followed, patronized as a result. So most people want to use what they know someone else has used and have gained value from. So yeah.
That's interesting. So the effectiveness of influencer marketing can also be likened to a referral campaign.
Yeah.
Right. It's a referral campaigns are like viral campaigns. So if you do growth marketing generally, you understand that the viral aspect of every campaign is very important, because that's what triples your So if you so that means that to have a proper viral campaign, the use of influencers really should be thought about, right? Should be considered, right?
Yes.
Because influencers are people who really, in the proper way, are people who really have a voice in the community. So if you have a product that you want to really go down, so in the sense of for conversions and actions, right? You want to go down, narrow down your campaign to people doing something, taking an action. You want a niche influencer that probably has used the product, who people trust their word, right? So you want to go down. So it's word of mouth on a large scale, basically. Right.
Yeah.
So I think we're done with the show. We can just end the show. So go and summarize everything.
You should get.
Yeah.
Because as a result of tapping into that influencer, you're gaining trust as well. Your product's gaining trust, your brand's gaining trust, right? So you don't just release a product and then just post it and then do sponsored posts just like that, right? So you need, when people come to your page, who are people that are using these products? Okay. For instance, I've personally gone to pages in the past, even now, and then I see people there using maybe those products. I don't know who those people are. I don't know if you have told your friend to pretend and talk good about this product. Do you get? I have not seen my favorites, or not my favorites. I've not seen other credible influencers that I know of. Do you get? So I'm most likely not going to make that purchase until I see someone I really know. So so I don't care about the rest. The fact that I've seen this person here, I'm most likely to make other purchases.
Right. Okay.
Small businesses and enterprises can now receive borderless payments from customers anywhere in the world. Skrape is a crypto payment gateway that allows businesses to receive payments globally with cryptocurrency. Skrape allows you to collect payments on your website and app through our decentralized engine, and gives you the ability to receive payments instantly into any wallet provider of your choice. You can also create a payment link and receive instant settlements, avoid long settlement cycles, and sign up on Skrape today. Join thousands of other Skrape users and begin to enjoy speedy service. Skrape is your crypto payment buddy.
You know, when you go into a community, you want to do like a concert or something like an event, then you now go to like the king, the ballers of that community, you know, say, take this, I'm giving you snap, I'm giving you cola, I'm giving you something. They now say, hey, this one is our song.
Exactly.
Then you now have a picture and you post it, so they kind of endorse you. So that's the easiest way to describe influencer marketing and how effective it gets. It gives you credibility. That's what. So I could use ads, right? Ads just so these are these guys. I don't know them. But if somebody who has repute, right, in the community, so the key thing is to identify the right community, right, that you should go and speak with. So right community is always tied to the right influencer. The right community is always tied to the right influencer. So if you get the right influencer, you get the right community, and you your products in the hands of the right people who will try it and use it and give you. So
Yeah.
in our conversations, talking about what we're doing so far, right, with the Viral Lagos podcast, talking about influencer marketing and the best way to execute it, the best way to go about it. We've come to the conclusion that community is key, right, for influencers. And what's the best way to assess an influencer's community to make an effective campaign?
So it's basically okay, not the community. The community, obviously.
Yeah.
Like what does this person focus on?
Yeah.
Right?
So you
Why are they following this person?
Yeah. Okay.
That's the first step.
Why are they following this person?
Why are they following this person? And then you look at the engagement, right?
Comments.
Yes.
What are they saying?
What are they saying? Do you get? So I would say don't look at following. I know most of you look at following, but following, yes, it has a huge role to play. But from my experience, it's not by followers. It's not by the number of followers that a person has. So it's just by how much people trust that person. And I think the best way to actually see these things is actually through the person's engagement. And that's why most influencers value, even if it's a like or a comment. So if you have an influencer that you follow and you see their content, even if it's a comment, a heart comment, or just anything, or even a like or a share, it really goes a long way, because I mean that's the way brands get to trust this person. So that's actually what people look at. Although these days I don't think it's actually, in the real sense, it's not enough, because there are periods where people are just tired. People are just focused on something else. Let's say Big Brother. And then that's the period you want to do an ad. And then you see that you don't choose this person because okay, just 20 comments. I want someone that's always having. So, and the person posted all through the period of Big Brother, and then you judge the person based on that.
Yeah.
So that I think you should just generally look at what people are saying in the comments, and so generally engagement.
So comments.
That's the bottom line.
So comments. What about what the person? You mentioned that. So why are they following this person? So if you're a skincare brand, you're following somebody who sells lights, neon lights, for instance. I mean, so somebody who talks about lights. I mean, So again, you want to look again and look at it and say, okay, people who follow. So if you want to do sports betting, but Shaggy is like a guy.
Yes.
Right? Again, so
in the streets.
You want to do luxury, right?
Yeah.
So there's on that twist to this conversation. That twist is there could be somebody you speak to, right, who does not have like a direct community that does what you're doing. So if I want to talk about fashion, right, I can easily come to you, because probably you don't do fashion like hardcore fashion. You do skincare, which is like something under fashion, but it's not really fashion. But people who are on your page, they like to look good, right?
Yeah.
They care about their skin, so they also care about their clothes. They also care about their sunglasses, right? So there could be like a cross-platform mix there that people really might not see, right? So people who want to do skincare too can say, okay, somebody who talks about travels, who talks about luxury, right? The fact that you have some people who like to see travel means they care about some of the nice things of life.
Yeah.
So they want to look good as well. So that can also count. But it's always best to go directly for the people who are like a direct representation of what you're trying, except when you've exhausted the options.
Yes, exactly.
Then,
So I think generally those people you're referring to are like, I think they just call themselves lifestyle influencers.
Lifestyle influencers.
Because everything that makes them look and feel good is what they project, right? They like to travel, they like to take care of their skin, they like to dress well, they like to see places, hangouts, and they will always post about all those things. Although, yeah, so that's lifestyle influencers. But and they're also good enough, right? They're also good enough to use for that particular thing you want to do.
Yeah.
Like, for instance, you need influencers for skincare. You can also tap into their audience.
Lifestyle,
yeah.
So what do you think about niche influencers? Do you think there's a future for niche influencers? Do you think there's a future for influencer marketing?
To be honest, I'm not sure what the future is in that regard. But I think, I think skincare is a very... Okay, there's actually a future because skincare is...
No,
for instance, okay, not skincare. Niche
like
influencer. I think it all depends on what anyone is doing. Yeah. But it will always be relevant because there will always be people who are interested in certain things. There will always be those people, right? I think the most important thing is updating yourself. So you are a tech influencer, for instance, and people know you talk about iPhones, and then maybe something new has more like cameras before drones came about, right? So you obviously you're updating yourself to know more about drones, to know more about new ways of, so I don't know tech things, but like you get what I'm saying. So basically updating yourself is the key here, because at the end of the day there'll always be just that market.
So if you ask me personally, I think niche influencer is going to grow bigger, right? It's going to grow bigger because I think niche influencers need to also do more in the aspect of playing a little bit dangerously, right? By just keep going all in. So the reason why niche influencers are probably the most effective influencers for campaigns, right? So even for awareness, right? So if you are doing awareness, I think a good awareness campaign is an awareness campaign that is driven towards people who really need a thing. Except you want to now do general top of mind just to be ridiculously notorious. Then just go overboard and just do, right? But if you are looking like to really get returns, if you are doing an awareness campaign, you're showing somebody who probably does not have any need for a new product but has a need for that product, using maybe a competition. The person is aware, the person is not converting, but is aware that you exist. So at some point he converts, right? So I think there is like there's a great future. And I think for niche influencers, the older they get, the better that they become, because the older you get and the more you stay consistent, the more of an authority you become in a subject matter, and the more I think you are like a professional, like a medical doctor. The older you are, and the more experience you are, the more experience, right? So I think
they're more they charge more, or they are more liable to be paid more than general influencers.
And if they know their onions. And that has been very, 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 very interesting, wonderful topic. UGO gave us a very beautiful summary of how effective an influencer marketing campaign can be. It's like getting the authority in a particular field, sphere, space to endorse you and say, this one passed, check mark, go ahead and do it, right? So once you get that, it's like getting as a toothpaste when it's endorsed by the FDI. So that's how effective it is. You get the authority in the consumer market to say you are good to go. That's basically how it works. So we're going to have any last words for people out there?
Last words, I don't know what to say, but
you can just anything, just say watch.
Okay,
subscribe.
So basically, I want to say something. An influencer everybody's an influencer. Right? Because I get people who send messages that, how do I start? I want to be an influencer. How do I do this? Even friends. And everybody is actually an influencer in one way way or the other.
So what?
So the difference
no,
is
no. What? Okay. Please go
the
ahead.
difference is putting what you know or what you love out there and building a community around it. And there's really no need to think deep. If you actually think so much, you can't even start.
Yeah.
Right? So I think you should just start. Just put out whatever it is you have.
Just start. Whatever you like thinking and talking about, take a camera, talk about it. Open
And
a
just
YouTube
post
channel, open a Facebook account, open an Instagram account, open a Twitter account, and start it. It will be very, very frustrating when you see the views.
Yeah.
But keep at it. Keep at it. Keep doing it. Don't stop doing it. Keep doing it. Don't stop. Right, guys. On that note, please like, please subscribe. Please make a comment. Tell Ugo she's beautiful. Tell me I'm handsome.
Follow me.
Yeah.
Follow my skincare page.
Right. So what's your page on Instagram?
My page is my skin
Doctrine
_doctrine.
Yeah.
Follow me. Like, share all my posts.
Right.
Yeah.
Then also she does consultations as well. So you want consultation for your skin. She tells you what kind of product you use for your skin. She tells you how to go about it. And you have to pay. You have money.
You have to have money. Right. Don't come to my DM if you don't have money.
I'm begging for free consultation. It does not work in 2023.
Not in 2023.
No, not 2023. Alright guys. Like I said, please give us a thumbs up. Please leave a comment, right? Please subscribe. And please don't forget to share our content. We'll see you again soon. Until then,
see ya.